Definitely not the worst experience that I've had with them. Then next I got these more medium-sized boxes. We're gonna go get the tree. That was so easy, it was almost anticlimactic. And then I already had some gifts wrapped.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
What he's thinking when he'd rather spend his Christmas holiday with someone else. I guess he stopped thinking about me. Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking when he says that he's been driving all night, all day to celebrate Christmas with me. But he's not here, and I'm not there. I don't know what he wants now, but I don't care. Yeah. Oh, he ain't ringing my bells no more. Oh, he missed out on love, and that's for sure. He ain't ringing my bells no more. That's for sure. I don't know what he wants now, and I don't know why he said all the things he said to me. It means nothing to me now, 'cause there will be someone who would not complain to drive all night, all day to celebrate Christmas with me. You're not here, and I'm not there. I don't know what you want now, but I don't care. Oh, you ain't ringing my bells no more. Oh, you missed out on love, and that's for sure. For sure. You ain't ringing my bells, no. You ain't ringing my bells no more.
Hello friends, we are on our way right now to Crossroads. If you remember the end of the last Vlogmas, I was getting but I was gathering up all of my stuff to take to Crossroads just because we just want to get rid of as much as possible. Whatever doesn't sell at Crossroads, I'll continue to keep on Poshmark. So if you've been following my Poshmark or you want anything on there, it'll be updated by the time this video goes up of what I still have left. But I'm on my way there now. So basically the rules for selling right now are you have to make an appointment. Well, you can do one of two things. You can either make an appointment like I did today, or you can just drop your stuff off and they will look through it within 48 hours and then call you back in to let you know, how much they're taking or whatever. So if they're taking anything at all. The other big rule there right now is that you can only bring in up to 50 items, which at first I was like, oh my god, that's barely anything. But since I've actually like gathered everything, I actually have about 30 items. So it sounds like a small number, but it's actually more than you think. So $50 is pretty reasonable. So I have 3 bags here worth of stuff. This is not part of it. No way in hell am I selling this. But I just like tried to gather mainly things that are season appropriate because that's really what they're looking for, obviously. So things like sweaters, jackets, definitely got a lot of jackets in here, pants. I also threw in some like holiday dress options. I don't know if that's anything that they're looking for right now or for this year, because I know not a lot of people are partying, especially in our area. But I figured, you know, might as well. Worst that's gonna happen is they're gonna say no, and I just take it back and sell it on Poshmark, which I don't think I've even listed those dresses on Poshmark. So whatever they don't take of those dresses will be on Poshmark. If you are looking for some holiday dresses in a size 6 from Windsor, really, really cute dresses. I'm not gonna wear them this year, so I'm just like not gonna keep them. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. In my experience, Crossroads is incredibly picky. I have no idea what their sense is when it comes to them picking stuff. I brought in like designer items or like pretty high-end label stuff, and then they end up taking like a $12 Forever 21 dress, and I'm so confused and baffled by their logic. I guess it just depends on what location you go to and who you end up with as your buyer. So hopefully I end up with a good person, because I have some good stuff in here. I have a Goldie, Urban Outfitters, Topshop, things like that. So hopefully they like it, because, you know, I just mainly want to get rid of stuff at this point. All right, just pulled up here. Gonna mask up, obviously, and then, yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. And I don't know if I can take you guys with me, but I'll definitely let you know afterwards, you know, how it goes, how my experience is, and everything, in case you were thinking of trying to sell any of your stuff to Crossroads. So they said for my stuff it's gonna take about a half hour to look through everything, so I'm just running a couple of errands right now. I need to go to the bank, and then Trevor asked me to get caramel for him, so I'm gonna go see if one of the stores here has caramel, and then I'm gonna head back and we'll see what they take. I mainly like brought in jackets and stuff, like I said earlier, so hopefully that's what they're looking for, but we'll see how it goes. So just got done. Definitely not the worst experience that I've had with them. They took 5 of my things and I got like $65, which wasn't too bad. The stuff that they took was definitely the more designer-esque pieces, and then like one Forever 21 jacket. Again, it's so funny, the first time I ever sold with them, they're like, we don't take Forever 21, and every single time I've ever gone there to sell stuff, they take at least one thing that's Forever 21, and I'm just like, what? But I still do have the majority of the stuff left. Some of that hasn't even been listed on Poshmark yet, so at least that like lets me know that I can go ahead and make the effort to list it on Poshmark. But this grocery store over here did not have caramel for Trevor, so I'm gonna head to a different one and then get back home, do a little bit of work. And Trevor's like not feeling that good. He's taking a nap right now. He said depending on how he feels, if he's feeling better, we'll go get our tree. So fingers crossed he's feeling better. Found Trevor's caramel, but I've decided, because I've started wrapping and I realized I need supplies, you know? We're gonna go to the Dollar Tree. We haven't gone to the Dollar Tree in a little while, and I need to get like the finishings for all of my wrapping. I don't usually just stop at bows like you guys saw in the last video. I usually do much more. Like I said in that one, the only reason why those ones were wrapped so simply, oh my god, it's a madhouse in this parking lot. This Dollar Tree shares a parking lot with the post office, and it's insane right now. Hopefully I can park. But, ooh, yes, spot opening up. But I usually do finishes with like little holly leaves or stuff like that. So we'll see what I can find to finish off the presents that I'm about to wrap. Okay, I am so sorry, you guys. I meant to vlog in Dollar Tree, but it was just pure chaos. Like, as chaotic as I said the parking lot was, inside was even crazier. So I guess people were migrating from the post office into the Dollar Tree, which I would do too. You know, if you're there, you might as well. Hi, buddy. But still, I was able to get my wrapping stuff. And when it comes to like wrapping and like trimmings for wrapping or boxes and stuff, I prefer to go to the Dollar Tree as opposed to like Target or Walmart, because I feel like buying a $1 set of gift boxes versus a $3 set of gift boxes is like, go with the $1, you know? I don't need it to be fancy. I just need it to like hold up long enough to make it to Christmas. It's fine. So I'll go through what I got here. First off, the boxes. So I got this size first. These are like bigger boxes. What size is this? This is like 14 by 9.5 inches. So there comes 2 in a pack to each of these. I was trying to like keep it as neutral as possible, but it was kind of hard at the Dollar Tree. I thought that they would have like an array of just white boxes and that would be like easiest for me, but everything that they had a design on it. But whatever, it's gonna get wrapped, no one's gonna see it. It's not that big a deal. Then next I got these more medium-sized boxes. I got them both in this like festive wreath pattern, and on the other side has poinsettias, and these ones are 11 by 8, so more of like the size of a piece of paper. This one's like really great for thinner things like t-shirts and stuff like that, versus this is like great for something like a sweater. And then I also got this size. This is probably the size that I end up using the most, because I tend to use it for stuff that's just like very, very random. For example, if I get someone something like, I don't know, maybe like a hair turban or something, I'll usually use this kind of a size. And this one comes 4 to a pack, which is great. It's the one that I need the most of. And this size is 8.5 by 7 inches. Then the last size that I got, these are like kind of all over the place. So it comes with a few different ones. This is a 5-piece set. So there's this size first, which is just like half of this length, and then the back is the full length. So a few of these. And then I've never wrapped with this before. This is the mesh tube that people tend to make wreaths out of and stuff. I thought that this might be fun to try to use to either wrap or, you know, make bows that I can put on the gifts with. So we'll give this a shot this year. And then I also got some labels. I thought that we had a ton of labels, but when I was wrapping last night, I realized the label set that we have, I don't have it out, but the label set that we have, it's like, if this is like a full sheet of the labels, it's like every other one isn't actually a label. It's just like a sticker that says Merry Christmas. So I could only really use half of the stickers on that as labels. So we're gonna run out quick with that. So grabbed a new set of that. I've always wanted to do the tags, but I just like, honestly, I don't have the patience to do it. And I know that they're gonna fall off, then we're gonna get confused as to whose box goes to who. So it's just better to just be able to stick it right on. And then to kind of dress up the presents, this is something that I normally just do for kids. I have some bells here. They're like little acorn bells, really cute. This pack has both silver and gold. And then I also got these little drums. I thought that they were just adorable and just something fun and different to put on the gifts as opposed to like my normal bells or leaves and stuff. For the adults, I have some like leftover fake poinsettias that I'm not going to use this year. They were from like last year, and I don't really want to use them. So I'm going to pull those apart to kind of dress up the adult gifts. But yeah, that is my little haul of wrapping staples from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna get back to work here. I've been like gone for a bit longer than I said I was going to, and we'll see how Trevor's feeling in a little bit. Again, fingers crossed we can still get our tree, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I am starving, and by the way, I don't think I've addressed this. I hate the new light that they put in our kitchen. I know it's been terrible. Look how warm and yellow and gross it is. I friggin' hate it. I try to keep correcting it when I am editing, but it's just awful. And Trevor and I plan to go to Home Depot at some point after the holidays and get new lights in here, because it's just the worst lighting I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's so bad it even bothers Trevor, who like doesn't care how things look on camera, also usually doesn't really care about lighting, but it's that terrible. So I'm so sorry about the terrible lighting that you guys are always seeing in the kitchen. We're gonna fix it, I promise. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I wanted to have some of this. This is the new Trader Joe's white truffle popcorn. I realized I forgot to show it to you guys yesterday during the Trader Joe's haul, but I'm excited to try this. I love truffle, I love popcorn, so this seems like it's gonna be right up my alley, you know? Currently exporting Vlogmas Day 8, and you guys, I realized I was a complete idiot. I thought that I had planned out Vlogmas perfectly, and it turns out I had an extra Vlogmas floating around. So because I am a little bit behind in filming like my main like beauty and fashion videos, just for this week I'm gonna do like all vlogs just to catch myself up. So yeah, I can't believe I botched that, but I guess it's a good thing then that I'm behind on the other videos. It'll give me more time to work on the one I'm working on right now. But let's try this popcorn. Not bad. Truffle flavor's a little bit light. It's a little bit dry. But it's not terrible. It's not the worst. I'm definitely not going to get this again. Trader Joe's, I'm disappointed. You can do better than this. Alright, you guys. Done with work. And also done with another vlog. And well, I haven't like done this angle in a long time. Ow. Oh my god, I look dead. Sorry. Sorry, I look so tired. Anyways, we are gonna go get our tree right now. Trevor's feeling better, so we're gonna go get the tree. Yeah, that one's nice.
I can't tell from a distance.
It looks nice. It looks full. Sorry about that. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, notice it.
It looks full. Like, I don't really see, any issues with it.
I mean, it will come down a little bit with ornaments.
Do you want me to hold it so that you can see?
Yeah. Fine to me. I mean...
Wow. 1 and done?
Yeah.
Look at us.
Come on, little. Yeah.
That was so easy. It was almost anticlimactic. Got our candle lit. It's the Fraser Fir candle, which I know we just got a Christmas tree in here, so it already is gonna smell like Christmas tree, but I thought, amp it up and add in the candle. I am getting quite hungry right now. It's time for dinner for sure. And keeping it cozy, staying with the cozy winter Christmas theme. Gonna have my leftover chicken and dumplings. So good, you guys. This recipe, I still can't get over how easy it was. Like, every other chicken and dumplings recipe that I had seen was so complicated. Like, you had to mix a million things, and it was just like insane. But this one that I did was seriously so ridiculously easy. And I realized I didn't tell you guys. There were like a few things that I modified with it. Sorry, I'll wait till I'm done. So I added in milk into the broth just because I wanted it a little bit creamier. And then to thicken it up, I added in a slurry. Just keep that in mind if you try to recreate that recipe. I'm just gonna heat this bad boy up. I'm hoping it tastes good reheated. She's hot. Oh yes, this looks perfect reheated. Basically, we've decided when Trevor's done with his football game, we're gonna set up the tree and then we're just gonna put lights on it tonight, and then tomorrow is when we're gonna actually decorate it with all the ornaments and stuff. But for right now, you know, let's just start with the lights. We'll do this in stages. And yeah, so I'm just gonna eat my dinner while he's finishing up his football game, get back to a little editing, maybe watch a few Vlogmases. I feel like I'm really behind. And then we will get back to the tree. And then, have you guys seen these before? These are like super large bubblies. These are like 16 ounces as opposed to, what is it, an 8-ounce can? As opposed to a 12-ounce can. So I didn't realize that they started selling the size in packs, but I'm down for it. So anyways, see you guys in a bit.
December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year? It went by so fast, I barely did see it. Now I'm calling all angels high, if you are there, help me find the Christmas spirit again. The Christmas spirit again.
Later at night, and I just wanted to sign off here, show you guys the tree one more time. It's so cute. We got a little 5-footer Douglas fir, I believe. It's perfect. I love it. It looks exactly like our tree last year, so yeah, perfect. And then I already had some gifts wrapped. You guys saw me wrapping them, I believe, last night. So I just threw them underneath the tree. Then I have the little $3 blanket that I got from Five Below as our tree skirt, and it works perfectly, just like I suspected. The gifts cover it pretty much right up. I also wrapped a few more presents. Some of these are like new here in the front just because more presents came in today, and I love it. I can't wait for us to decorate the tree. I think that we're gonna wait just like a couple days and see if some of these branches will end up falling just naturally on their own, and then I think in like a couple of days or so we'll go ahead and start trying to decorate it. We were gonna try to put the lights on tonight, but we want to let it try and fall just a little bit. But anyways, I am gonna start uploading all of the clips from this vlog, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one where hopefully we'll be decorating the sucker.
Wandering downtown, window shopping, listening to the sound from some